Hi there, Fight Fan. Fight Talk UK back on another one. So we got Canelo versus Charlo this weekend. It's big, it's a big fight. It's a big fight. Not like not one of the big fights we were asking for this year, but it's coming anyway. I truly believe that Canelo will win this fight. I think he will stop him late. When he fought Castaño the two times, Castaño hurt him. And I was at 154. This is going to be someone who's a bigger, a lot bigger, hits a lot harder. He'll be fighting a different weight class. He didn't even try and you've been off for 18 months. I don't see how you calculate that. Just believe in yourself, but 18 months to 18 months at the ring, like, I could be wrong here. And I've been wrong here many times, but when he fought Castaño, like, that showed, and I've rewatched those fights quite recently. My dog's snoring for him for England. I hear, Jesus Christ. Anyway, he needed to have some fights before this fight. He couldn't just be go in there, fight someone of Canelo's caliber, regardless of the fact people keep saying that Canelo on the slide, Canelo's not the fighter he once was. A lot of fighters not the fighter they once was, but it don't make it, and not in their prime and fought at their prime. Okay, when Mayweather fought Canelo, wasn't he? When Mayweather in his prime? No, he wasn't. He wasn't even in his prime when he fought Oscar de la Hoya. To be fair, that was I think the third fight welterweight or whatever. He weren't because he didn't have that many fights at welterweight. He fought this Oscar de la Hoya, but he weren't like the Floyd that was fighting. Was calling him out when he was at lightweight. When the Floyd called him out at lightweight, it was a lot different. And super lightweight as well. When they called him out at 140. So when he fought, he called him out 140. When he fought Getty and whoever. But at the end of the day, I think people need to understand that when you have 8 months, 9 months at the ring, it's a big ask when especially if you're going to fight someone of the caliber of Canelo. It's not, regardless of if it's in his prime or not. It's not a walk in the park. It's not some Sunday afternoon stroll. It's going to be a difficult, long, hard fight. And I just think Canelo hits too hard, especially for. Don't get me wrong, Charlo hits hard too at 154, but it's not. It's going to be at 168. It's going to be 2 divisions above. Canelo's going to come in there in that ring after rehydrate after the weigh-in. He's going to come in at least 190 pounds, almost coming in as a cruiserweight. He's going to be a cruiserweight when on fight night. He's going to be a cruiserweight on fight night, and he's going to stand there, plant his feet. He's going to do his lateral movement and get in there somehow. Charlo's going to have to box, and I don't think he can do that against Canelo. Don't get me wrong, Canelo struggle against boxers and struggle against movers, but he's going to have to really show and prove. He's going to have to really take it to him. He's going to have to emphatically win rounds. That's the worry, and everyone, there's a whole Canelo on points used to go around on Twitter all the time, when he's fighting anybody, and they say, even if he's been fighting, they go Canelo on points. It's just guys, it got excessive, and but end of the day, it is what it is. End of the day, Canelo is, a force to be reckoned with, and you have to go back to the Floyd fight and realize that one of the judges had a draw. How? You're trying to say Canelo won 6 of those rounds? I can't even give him 2. That was a shutout. There's rounds that Mayweather took off, but even then, it was still more. It was still doing more than what Canelo was doing, because Canelo couldn't get in and couldn't move, whatever. But Canelo, since that loss, Canelo was just gone from strength to strength to strength, and that don't mean because he had a few bad fights, he got touched up here against John Ryder. Doesn't mean John Ryder changed his whole his whole emphasis on training. Like he was at super middleweight. He was a force to be reckoned with, and like I just think some weights are some people better than others, and I just think I just think that's and his game plan and his fighting style. That's what got him into that fight with Canelo. Like in the day, and kicked him in that fight with Canelo. Everyone's going off that, but you have to look at the circumstances and look at the person he's fighting. Like everyone's John Ryder, but John Ryder is a good fighter. He's not a rubbish fighter. It's not like everyone is not all super well beaten or blah blah blah. In the day, if you've got the right game plan, sometimes like as we all know in boxing, styles make fights, and I just feel, that the style of John Ryder was the style he had against Canelo was the right style. But I'm digressing. End of the day, I think to be honest with you, like Canelo is gonna start Charlo late. You know, you can't have 18 months out of the ring and then fight at two weight classes above and then think you're gonna win. Like that's just, for me, that's being unprepared, because you're not I don't think you're taking the fight seriously. Obviously, he's gonna make a lot of money in this fight, but at the same time, like, really, bro, like, what you're doing? Shouldn't be fighting Canelo, but should at least have a warm-up fight at least, man. Like, even some knockover job, if you got like 6 rounds out of the guy, 7 rounds out of the guy, 8 rounds out of the guy, would have been beneficial. But to have nothing, well, we'll see what happens in it. We'll see what happens. It's happening now, isn't it? So like it's fight week now, so always gonna happen. It's a ring walk, and we'll see what happens. But let me know what you think in the comment section below, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, guys.